Welcome to Summary Secrets, your daily personal growth companion. In today's video, we'll be uncovering the top lessons from Getting Things Done by David Allen. If you're ready to unlock the secrets within this book and gain valuable insights, let's dive right in. Lesson 1. The importance of capturing all tasks and ideas in a trusted system to free up mental space and reduce stress. One of the most important things you can do to reduce stress and increase productivity is to capture all of your tasks and ideas in a trusted system. This means having a reliable method for recording everything that needs to be done, whether it's a work project, a personal errand, or a creative idea. By capturing everything in a trusted system, you free up mental space that would otherwise be occupied by trying to remember everything you need to do. This mental clutter can be a major source of stress and anxiety, as you constantly worry about forgetting something important. A trusted system can take many forms, depending on your preferences and needs. It could be a simple to-do list app on your phone, a notebook and pen, or a more complex project management tool. The key is to find a system that works for you and that you can rely on to keep track of everything. For example, imagine you're a freelance writer with several ongoing projects. Without a trusted system, you might constantly worry about forgetting a deadline or missing an important detail. But by using a project management tool to capture all of your tasks and ideas, you can free up mental space and focus on the work itself. Overall, capturing all tasks and ideas in a trusted system is a crucial step towards reducing stress and increasing productivity. By freeing up mental space, you can focus on the work that matters most and achieve your goals with greater ease. Lesson 2. The need to clarify the next action required for each task to move it forward. When you have a task to complete, it's not enough to simply write it down on a to-do list. You need to clarify what the next action required is to move that task forward. This means breaking down the task into smaller, actionable steps that will help you make progress towards completing it. For example, if your task is to plan a vacation, that's not a specific enough next action. Instead, you might break it down into smaller steps like research flights, book hotel, and create itinerary. By clarifying the next action required for each task, you'll be able to make progress towards completing it without feeling overwhelmed or unsure of what to do next. This concept is especially important when you have a lot of tasks to complete. Without clarifying the next action required for each task, you may find yourself jumping from task to task without making any real progress. By breaking down each task into smaller, actionable steps, you'll be able to focus on one thing at a time and make steady progress towards completing everything on your to-do list. Lesson 3. The value of breaking down projects into smaller, actionable steps. Breaking down projects into smaller, actionable steps is a crucial aspect of productivity. When you have a large project, it can be overwhelming to think about all the tasks that need to be completed. By breaking it down into smaller steps, you can focus on one task at a time and make progress towards your goal. For example, if you have a project to write a book, it can be daunting to think about writing an entire book. However, if you break it down into smaller steps, such as outlining the chapters, writing a certain number of pages each day, and editing each chapter as you go, it becomes much more manageable. Breaking down projects also helps you to prioritize your tasks. You can identify which tasks are most important and which can be delegated or postponed. This allows you to focus on the most critical tasks and make progress towards your goal. In addition, breaking down projects into smaller steps helps you to track your progress. You can see how far you have come and how much further you need to go. This can be motivating and help you to stay on track. Overall, breaking down projects into smaller, actionable steps is a valuable tool for productivity. It helps you to focus on one task at a time, prioritize your tasks, and track your progress. By doing so, you can make progress towards your goals and achieve success. Lesson 4. The benefit of regularly reviewing and updating task lists to ensure nothing falls through the cracks. Regularly reviewing and updating your task list is crucial to ensure that you don't forget any important tasks or deadlines. By doing so, you can stay on top of your workload and avoid missing any important deadlines or appointments. For example, If you have a project due in 2 weeks, you can break it down into smaller tasks and add them to your task list. Then, you can review your list every day to ensure that you are making progress and that you are on track to meet your deadline. Additionally, updating your task list can help you prioritize your tasks and focus on the most important ones. For instance, if you have a meeting with your boss in the morning, you can prioritize the tasks that need to be completed before the meeting and update your list accordingly. In summary, regularly reviewing and updating your task list is a simple yet effective way to stay organized and ensure that nothing falls through the cracks. Lesson 5. The importance of prioritizing tasks based on their level of importance and urgency. Prioritizing tasks is crucial to achieving your goals and getting things done efficiently. You need to determine which tasks are most important and urgent, and focus on those first. For example, if you have a deadline for a project, that task should be your top priority. It's also important to consider the consequences of not completing a task. If the consequences are severe, that task should be prioritized higher than others. For instance, if you have a doctor's appointment that you can't miss, that task should be prioritized over other less important tasks. Another factor to consider when prioritizing tasks is the amount of time and effort required to complete them. If a task is quick and easy to complete, it may be better to do it first and get it out of the way. This will free up time for more important tasks later. Overall, prioritizing tasks based on their level of importance and urgency is essential for effective time management and achieving your goals. By focusing on the most important tasks first, you can ensure that you are making progress towards your objectives and avoiding unnecessary stress and frustration. Lesson 6. The need to delegate tasks to others when appropriate. As you work towards achieving your goals, it's important to recognize that you can't do everything on your own. Delegating tasks to others can help you free up time and energy to focus on the things that matter most. When deciding what tasks to delegate, consider your strengths and weaknesses. Are there tasks that you struggle with or don't enjoy doing? These are good candidates for delegation. Additionally, think about the strengths and skills of those around you. Is there someone who would be better suited to handle a particular task? Delegating tasks can also help you build trust and relationships with others. By giving someone else responsibility, you show that you trust and value their abilities. This can lead to increased collaboration and a stronger team dynamic. However, it's important to delegate tasks appropriately. Make sure that the person you're delegating to has the necessary skills and resources to complete the task successfully. Provide clear instructions and expectations, and be available to answer any questions or provide support as needed. In summary, delegating tasks can help you save time and energy, build trust and relationships, and improve collaboration. When deciding what tasks to delegate, consider your strengths and weaknesses, as well as the strengths and skills of those around you. Delegate appropriately, providing clear instructions and support as needed. Lesson 7. The value of creating a system for reference materials to easily access information when needed. Having a system for reference materials is crucial for staying organized and efficient. It allows you to easily access important information when you need it, without wasting time searching through piles of papers or digital files. A good system for reference materials should be easy to use and maintain. It should be organized in a way that makes sense to you, and should be regularly updated to ensure that it remains relevant and useful. For example, you might create a filing system for important documents, such as contracts, receipts, and invoices. You could organize these documents by date, client, or project, depending on what makes the most sense for your business. You might also create a digital system for reference materials, such as a database or spreadsheet. This could include information such as contact details for clients and suppliers, product specifications, or marketing materials. Whatever system you choose, the key is to make sure that it is easy to access and use. This will help you to stay organized and on top of your workload, and will ultimately save you time and energy in the long run. Lesson 8. The benefit of scheduling time for focused work and avoiding distractions. In order to be productive, It is important to schedule time for focused work and avoid distractions. This means setting aside a specific time to work on a task without interruptions. Distractions can come in many forms, such as social media notifications, emails, or phone calls. By eliminating these distractions, you can increase your productivity and focus on the task at hand. One way to schedule time for focused work is to use a calendar or planner. You can block off a specific time each day for focused work and make sure that you stick to it. This will help you to develop a routine and make it easier to stay focused. Another way to avoid distractions is to turn off notifications on your phone or computer. This will prevent you from being interrupted by emails or social media notifications while you are working. You can also close your office door or put up a Do Not Disturb sign to let others know that you are working and should not be interrupted. By scheduling time for focused work and avoiding distractions, you can increase your productivity and get more done in less time. This will help you to achieve your goals and be more successful in your personal and professional life. Lesson 9. The importance of regularly reviewing and reflecting on progress and goals. Regularly reviewing and reflecting on progress and goals is crucial to achieving success. It allows you to track your progress, identify areas for improvement, and adjust your approach accordingly. Without regular reflection, you may continue down a path that is not leading you towards your desired outcome. For example, imagine you set a goal to run a marathon in 6 months. Without regular reflection, you may continue to train without realizing that you are not making progress towards your goal. However, if you regularly review your progress, you may notice that you are not increasing your distance or speed as quickly as you had hoped. This reflection allows you to adjust your training plan and make changes that will help you achieve your goal. Regular reflection also helps you stay motivated and focused. When you see progress towards your goal, it can be a powerful motivator to keep going. On the other hand, if you are not making progress, it can be a sign that you need to adjust your approach or seek additional support. In addition to reviewing progress towards your goals, it is also important to reflect on your overall productivity and effectiveness. This includes reviewing your daily and weekly tasks, identifying areas where you may be wasting time or energy, and making adjustments to your workflow. Overall, regularly reviewing and reflecting on progress and goals is essential to achieving success. It allows you to stay focused, motivated, and on track towards your desired outcomes. Lesson 10. The need to continuously improve and refine the productivity system to better meet individual needs and preferences. As you work on improving your productivity system, it's important to remember that it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. What works for one person may not work for you, and what works for you now may not work for you in the future. That's why it's important to continuously refine and improve your system to better meet your individual needs and preferences. For example, if you find that you're constantly getting distracted by social media notifications, you may need to adjust your system to include specific times for checking and responding to those notifications. Or, if you find that you're not making progress on your long-term goals, you may need to adjust your system to include more regular check-ins and accountability measures. It's also important to remember that your needs and preferences may change over time. As you grow and evolve, your productivity system should evolve with you. For example, if you start a new job or take on a new project, you may need to adjust your system to accommodate the new demands on your time and energy. Ultimately, the key to continuously improving and refining your productivity system is to stay curious and open-minded. Be willing to experiment with new tools and techniques, and be willing to let go of what's not working. By doing so, you'll be able to create a system that truly works for you and helps you achieve your goals. Thank you for watching Summary Secrets, your daily personal growth companion. If you found these lessons insightful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more condensed wisdom. Stay tuned daily for more.